Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark are champions! Good up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
At the Aviator Sports Complex in Brooklyn, New York, it's the Women's Premier Soccer League on Game and Frame. I'm Alexander Ganias, and tonight we have the conference-leading Brooklyn City FC playing host to SUSA FC in the third match of the season for both clubs. Today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt has made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game and Frame community an exclusive discount. Scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. as the teams get ready to take the field. We're here at the Aviator Sports Complex on the site of Floyd Bennett Field, part of the National Park Service. What used to be a commercial airport. A husk of what it used to be. But still some fun things to do here, like take in some WPSL footy on this schizophrenic weather today on a Saturday. We'll get some showers, some sunlight, but we'll be here all the while. It's the Metropolitan Conference of the East region, and I guess I'll wait until the anthem is over. Here's the starting 11 for Brooklyn City FC. In goal will be Claudio Volino wearing number 71. Amanda Dolan wearing number 3. Kira Favica wearing number 19. Kaylee Goodrich and her team leading 3 goals wearing number 21. Tatiana Lazarage, number 30. Rory Schauder, number 45. Lorna McFarlane, number 47. Alexa Petrovsky, number 50. And Ruby Hogue wearing number 60 today for the Shield and Crown. Big match for Brooklyn City. 2 games into the WPSL season, to their season at least. They are 2-0-0, 6 points, leaders of the conference. A 4-1 win at home against Downtown United. And a road win against the New York Force last week, 2-1, over at the Hudson Sports Complex in Orange County, New York, across the Hudson. SUSA takes the field first. Their starting lineup, it'll be Michaela Camp, Ashley Kolofsky, Haley Hinnis, in net, Madison Catalanati, Morgan Griffin also in that starting 11 for SUSA out of Suffolk County. Central Islip. We're waiting for the refs to get set. The whistle blows and we are underway at 7:13 p.m. Brooklyn will start out of the back. Nicolosi. SUSA turns the ball over, but Brooklyn gets it right back. McFarland in the middle. She'll pass it out to Petrovsky. Petrovsky on the near side will cross it over again into the 18, but it's headed away. SUSA, champions of the Metropolitan Conference last year. As that forward pass, no one was available. And all right to the feet of the keeper, Catalanati, for SUSA. SUSA FC winning the conference as they turned it over last year. They lost to Reading United in the WPSL East Region playoffs as a wide shot from Brooklyn City. Goodrich trying to find her 4th goal of the year. But that ball curled away and out for a goal kick. Make sure to tune in at the half, where we'll go over the Game and Frame Goals of the Month, of which Kaylee Goodrich is a nominee for her 2nd of 2 goals on May 28th against Downtown United. Goodrich leading Brooklyn City with 3 goals. The team as a whole has scored 6 as SUSA turns it over. This time it'll be a SUSA throw-in, but Brooklyn thinks it'll be a throw-in for them, and the head ref on the middle of the field agrees. Lazarage has a goal and an assist this year, as that cross pass was deflected, and it will be a corner kick for Brooklyn City, the first of the match. The corner kick goes into the box and is deflected around just outside the 6, but it comes outside again. That was Petrovsky who took the corner kick initially. Petrovsky again. Nice turnover there from Nicolosi. Lorraine coming back now. SUSA was trying to work out the back, but Maren Grun, her pass sailed wide and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Brooklyn City. Working around the defense. SUSA thinks the ball was out of bounds, but now it is out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in again. Rain just now starting to come back here at Floyd Bennett Field. As Schauder turns it over. Schauder, who had an assist last time out against the New York Force, as that lead pass is just a bit too far. For Michaela Camp. And Valino Wraps it up, and now she'll punt it away. A little drop kick. Is inbounds. Nicolosi, the only one with a bandana atop her head. Nicolosi working around the defense, and she kicked it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for SUSA. Rain's really coming down now. And not only do they not cancel soccer for rain, they're playing on turf, which will make it easier to drain. Sometimes in this business you come up with rhymes as SUSA pushes forward. Nice tackle there from Brooklyn City. It was Schauder who broke it up and forces SUSA to work out of the back. SUSA resets. That was Stickelman who put the forward pass in. Now up to the center. It's a long shot from the 18, and it's good. SUSA breaks through first. And quickly, Brooklyn FC finds themselves in a 1-0 hole. In the 7th minute, the reigning Metro Conference champions take a 1-0 lead. Brooklyn City will restart. Brooklyn City wearing all black kits today. SUSA wearing all sky blue. Ashley Ladner trying to find the hole there, but she couldn't. Gobbled up there by Catalanati. And quickly up the field is SUSA, but broken up there by Dolan. Amanda Dolan pushes the ball out for a SUSA throw. And that pass just a bit too far, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. Short goal kick. Brooklyn City will work out of the back. Nice long pass picked up there by Lazarge. Pushes it forward for Goodrich. Goodrich with a good amount of open space. She'll take a shot, but it's deflected in front. And Catalanati takes over. That shot in front was deflected by Stickelman on SUSA. As the ball goes out of bounds, and Brooklyn City is awarded the throw. Petrovsky. Got it out to Lazarge. The ball stayed in play there. It was turned over. And given right back. McFarland. Gets worked off the ball, but Petrovsky. Nice deflection there by Goodrich, but no one was there to pick it up for Brooklyn, and SUSA will take over. These two teams will play each other again at the end of the year. In an 8-team conference and an 8-game schedule, each team will play another team twice, and these two teams will play each other twice. Whistle blows for an offside. And the pass goes through a couple of Brooklyn City players and goes right back to SUSA. Tomorrow, take in some more WPSL action on Game and Frame. We'll have Downtown United SC and the New York Dutch Lions. That'll be tomorrow at 6. Also tune in tomorrow. We have a lot of Cosmopolitan Soccer League championships, the Division I championship, the Division IV promotional final, as that ball goes out of bounds for a corner kick. It looks like it'll be SUSA's first corner kick of the day. We also have the over 40 division championship for the Cosmopolitan Soccer League. That'll take place tomorrow. Also, the APSL Metro and Delaware Conference, the Delaware River Conference Finals. That'll take place tomorrow as well. Busy weekend for us here at Game and Frame, and we hope you tune into as many games as you can or desire. We'd also like to remind you that today's Game and Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. As that corner kick goes over everybody's heads. SUSA trying to get in a shot, and the defender could not find the ball, but Brooklyn City's defense able to get it out of the box. As I was saying, Salt has made the world's freshest and most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game and Frame community an exclusive discount. Scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. The winner of this month's Goal of the Month competition will also get a Air Case bag, courtesy of Salt Athletic. Remember, you can vote for your favorite goal of the Goal of the Month nominees by going to Game and Frame's Instagram page, finding the Goal of the Month post, and commenting who you believe should win the Goal of the Month. Remember, Kaylee Goodrich is a part of that nomination, so perhaps you'll get to see another goal from her. She has 3 on the year in only 2 games, which is quite impressive. Shot there from Lazaringe, deflected right in front. Pass goes over far to Ruby Hogue, but she can't get there, and it'll go out of bounds for a throw. A little under 15 minutes in to this first half here as the rain has died down considerably. Looking behind me, the clouds seem, the worst seems to be in front of us, as I see nothing really but clean white clouds and blue sky behind me. If only our cameraman could see what's actually behind us. Shout out Nicholas Marshall, behind the lens today. For us at Game and Frame, has been doing it for a couple years now, I believe. Brooklyn City wins that ball back. Tried to pass in front for her. I believe that was Hogue, but she was offside, so she couldn't get the pass. A little miscommunication there, but it's early. SUSA FC, coached by J.R. Balzarini. Talked to him earlier today. And Kim Wyant, the head coach of Brooklyn City. Brooklyn City pushing now on the far side. It's Lorna McFarland in the box. She crosses it in, and the shot is off the post twice. It hit the crossbar, the turf, and back on the crossbar. Tatiana Lazaringe's shot, no good, and the score remains 1-0. It's Ladner. Back over to Petrovsky. Swinging around to Dolan. Dolan will put it forward, but the pass intercepted. She kind of telegraphed that pass there. And SUSA now pushing. Ball's onside. Can Charter get to the ball first? She can. And she'll kick it out for a throw-in, but seeing where the ball went out of bounds will be an advantageous throw-in for SUSA FC. SUSA FC, 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss. Loss at home to Clarkstown SC as that throw-in goes backwards, and SUSA will swing around and work from their defenders. And their win was on the road against Dusk, Downtown United, all the way over in Queens College. So this is a Long Island battle here. And yes, while technically Brooklyn and Queens are not part of what we consider Long Island, the island itself is home to Queens and Kings County. If you look at it from the 4 counties of Long Island, Kings, Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk, these are the 2 farthest counties away from each other. SUSA FC, of course, coming from Central Islip, which is in Suffolk County on Long Island. And Brooklyn City, of course, being Kings County. But don't tell anyone from Brooklyn that they're a part of Long Island. They'll just get mad. I know from experience. And that pass, a bit too far for number 21 on SUSA. That's Madison Hinnis. Her and her sister, students at the University of Albany, and play soccer for them as well at the Division I level. Nice deke there. Pass a bit too far, and that was actually Ladner who hit the ground there, and the ref called foul. It'll be a free kick from the 30-yard line of the American football field. That is about 40 yards away from the goal line. 38, 37. Sends it into the box, headed away, but picked up there on the far side. A shot on net, punched aside. Nice save there from Catalanati, but it will be a corner kick, Brooklyn's second of the match. It will be Petrovsky taking the corner. That shot looked like it came from Favica, number 19. As Petrovsky winds up to ground her into the box. And that shot from Nicolosi, just wide of the net. Missed on the near side. And it'll be a goal kick, no goal for Brooklyn City. And yes, it was Favica. That shot on net initially. We have a little rainbow coming out right behind the buildings 7 and 8 of Floyd Bennett Field's indoor recreational area. Hogue got the ball forced off her boot. But a turnover here. And Brooklyn City has a chance to tie the game. A long shot. There's no bend and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick. And we're gonna have some subs here for SUSA. 4 players off the bench. Gianna Savella, Jules Hunter, Sammy Markey, and Olivia Perez will take the field for SUSA. Short goal kick. Brooklyn will work out of the back. Or, excuse me, SUSA will work out of the back. Hogue. Pushing it forward for Goodrich. He's onside. Goodrich now going out to Nicolosi, but the pass a bit too far, and she can't get to it. It'll be a goal kick. Seventh-minute goal from SUSA FC. The only difference between these two teams. Long pass out for SUSA FC, and the flag will be up. That'll be offside on SUSA, their second of the match. That was Olivia Perez. Tried to get that pass from her teammate, but too far ahead of the defense. As Nicolosi will take a seat. Mario Romo Nicholas will take the field now for Brooklyn City FC. The free kick in the offside taken by the keeper. Volino. And Ladner stayed on her feet, and perhaps that cost her as she's called for the foul. SUSA working quickly. Last time these two teams played, it was on June 1st of last year, so almost a little over a year to the day. It was a home game for SUSA FC, and they won 1-0. So Brooklyn trying to get their lick back here on their home field. Goodrich ran into a brick wall of a defender there, trying to get the ref to call something, but refs say play on. Headed down by Dolan. She'll get the ball back from Hogue. Working around Perez. SUSA gets the ball on a turnover, and they give it right back. This field home to the Xavier and Clippers of Xavier High School in Brooklyn. On the other side of Brooklyn, you take the B3 all the way across Avenue U. Get to about where the Belt Parkway meets Interstate 278. As that pass from Shorter bit over everyone's heads and right into the SUSA defense. That pass deflected out of bounds. And Petrovsky will take this throw. Gets it right back from her teammate, Nichols, excuse me. Nice touch pass there, but immediately given right back. It was Ladner who turned the ball over there. We'll have some subs. Katrina Santelli will take the field here as SUSA throws the ball in. SUSA was looking for a handball there, and the refs give it. That'll be Lazarage, who will take a seat for Santelli. And one more sub for Brooklyn City. Tatiana Austin. The next dead ball, she will get on the field. It is nice in these lower levels of soccer to have as many subs as you can. Professional soccer, you really only get 5, maybe as little as 3 subs. Well, I think they did change it from 3 to 5, at least in MLS. Be a throw-in for Brooklyn City, and Hogue will take it. Past the halfway point here in this first half. 1-0 SUSA on a 7th-minute goal. And Austin takes the field. She'll take Favaka's spot. Hogue sends it forward. Try to get Austin, but the ball swung out of bounds. Nice turnover there, but Austin can't get to it, and SUSA gets it right back. But SUSA now trying to take advantage of the ball they just got back. A long shot there, but it curls wide. That was Grun who tried to get that shot from about 25 yards away from net. That goal kick pass kept in their defensive third. Little deflection out from SUSA, and the refs all on top of it. Petrovsky will take this throw. That deflection was from Savella on SUSA. Shar gives all the way back to her keeper, Valino. More subs for SUSA. Morgan Griffin will take her place back on the field. Kayla Camp and Grun and Maren Grun, they will both take a seat. The Brooklyn midfielder trying to work around the defense. Cross pass all the way out to Petrovsky. Petrovsky sends it into the box. The header is pushed aside again. Over the football goalpost there. It will be a corner kick, but it's a great turnaround shot from, it looked like it was Lander, but it could have also been Nicolas. Either way, it will be a corner kick, and Petrovsky will take the corner. Some chances here from Brooklyn FC in this first half. As the low corner kick turned aside by the defense, but Hogue keeps it within the final third. And that pass went through everybody and even the goal line. It will be a goal kick. That header on net from the 18 pushed over and out by Catalanati, who's made a couple of good saves today. SUSA FC keeping it inside the touch line on the near side. Long pass out for Olivia Perez. She's trying to work around Dolan. And the ball went all the way out. The ref waves his flag, and it will be a foul on Perez. So Amanda Dolan playing some keen defense and drawing the foul, getting the ball back. It will be a free kick as opposed to a goal kick, given that it was a foul and not a goal kick. Long free kick. Gets over the touch line, half line, Austin trying to take the ball from 3 SUSA defenders, and despite the admirable effort, she's unsuccessful. But Brooklyn does get the ball back. It's Ladner. SUSA gives it all the way back to their keeper. And they'll work on the near side this time, as the far side was unavailable. That ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Petrovsky trying to get it out to Santelli. Ball kicked around a bit here. Perez. She tried to get out to her teammate Savella there. But nice defense from Dolan, and Brooklyn will get the ball right back. Petrovsky keeps it in bounds, trying to find Goodrich. Instead, it'll be Nicholas. As that ball goes over everyone's head, Austin trying to get to it, but it's kicked away. Thrown from Brooklyn on the far touchline. Pass goes to Austin, but it's taken away immediately. And then given right back. Brooklyn trying to fight for the loose ball, and a foul is called on Brooklyn City. And the scoring chance stops there. Brooklyn with a couple of scoring chances in this first half. But thanks to some far shots and the hands of Catalanati in net for SUSA, the score remains 0 for Brooklyn City. That ball stayed on the line for a good long while before it went out of bounds to be another throw-in for Brooklyn City. Hogue works around the defense. Nice step over. She looked like she was dragged, and the ref agrees. It will be a free kick. And before we get the free kick, we will get a sub for Brooklyn City. Lucy McShane will take the pitch. And she will take over for Ashley Ladner. Free kick from the far side. Put up in the air and immediately out of her net comes Catalanati to push it away. Brooklyn City resets. And Nicholas tried to keep it in bounds, but the pass just a bit too strong. It'll be a throw in for SUSA. Brooklyn takes the turnover away. Nicholas on the goal line, keeps it in. We'll go back to Petrovsky. Petrovsky, cross pass into the 18-yard box, and the header on net from Santelli right into the hands of Catalanati. Long punt from Catalanati. And we'll be out of bounds at a throw-in for Brooklyn City. Catalanati with 3 saves now. And Brooklyn City has had most of the possession this last half of the first half. Not many scoring opportunities for SUSA in the last 15 or so minutes, but I guess they're all right with it because the score is 1-0 in their favor. That early 7th minute goal. Dolan will send it all the way back to Volino. Gives it to Hogue. Hogue, front pass to Austin. Flag stays down. She works around the defense. Gets it out to McShane, fresh in the game. Hogue's cross pass, headed on net, and it's in! Brooklyn City ties the game on a header from Katrina Santelli. In the 38th minute, it is 1-1. And Brooklyn City right back in this game. Excuse me, that was Lorna McFarland who headed that ball on net. Just scooted right past Catalanati and snuck itself into that near post. Brooklyn City finds the equalizer. And even after the goal, Brooklyn City maintains their possession percentages lead. Very long pass out to Nicholas, and she keeps it in bounds. Sends it back for Petrovsky. Cross pass, tried to find Goodrich, but a bit too far. And they turn it over. And they get it right back. SUSA will give it to their keeper. 3 saves and a goal allowed for Catalanati tonight. In between the pipes for SUSA FC. And SUSA trying to push forward. They're onside. But Dolan just a bit faster and gets the ball off her foot. We'll get some subs. Kalistopoulos and Alex Burtis-Wyant. Will take the field for SUSA as Kaylee Goodrich also takes a seat. Thrown from SUSA into the box, but immediately sent out by Brooklyn City's defense. Nice heading pass in front from Santelli, and Brooklyn's going to push. Fresh into the game, it's Burtis-Wyant. But a bit too much on the pass, and it's out of bounds for a goal kick. Nothing more than a dump-in pass there from the SUSA midfielder. And despite Michaela Camp putting a little pressure on the keeper, she easily swallows it up and gets it out to Petrovsky. Has the ball kicked off her foot, and it will be a throw-in. McFarland try to find Nicholas. Pass too far, out of bounds for a goal kick. Warner McFarland in the 38th minute, tying the game for Brooklyn City FC. The league leaders at this point in time, only 2 games into the season for the WPSL Metro Conference. So, of course, not much to go off of. That pass is collected by Brooklyn and taken off their foot. Nice deflected pass there from SUSA. Trying to spring. It looked like Michaela Camp, but Brooklyn City's defense was ready, and SUSA will play out of the back. Madison Hinnis tried to spring a cross pass into the box, but after a little bobble, it was swallowed up by Volino. SUSA almost hopped on that loose ball, but Volino able to get to it quickly. Keep the score tied at 1. Winding down here in this first half. In the 43rd minute, that lead pass deflected in the middle. Deflected by Grace Hillis. And turned over. Trying to spring Nichols was Kalistopoulos. But the pass too far, and right back to SUSA goes. SUSA pushing forward, Michaela Camp sends it out for Hinnis. That shot on net, punched aside by Volino, and then sent out of bounds into the bleachers. It'll be a throw-in for SUSA. One of the few shots on net for SUSA after their first goal in the 7th minute. It's been more or less all Brooklyn City FC in this first half after that goal. Hinnis throws it in and turns it over. Poulos keeps the ball on her foot and allows Schauder to spring a long pass forward into the attacking half. Bertus Wyant, your defender, knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be a throw in deep in attacking territory. McShane crosses it into the box. McFarland was there, Santelli was there in the box. It was pushed aside. And McShane gets the ball knocked off her boot. It'll be a throw-in. Hogue will throw it in to Bertus Wyant. And turns it over. SUSA trying to find a goal before this half is up, but Brooklyn City playing staunch defense. We're into stoppage time now. Nichols to Poulos. Poulos tried to find Santelli right outside the 18, but she turned around at the wrong time. As that ball is sent forward, the ref blows his whistle, and that's the first half. Goals in the 7th and 38th minute for SUSA and Brooklyn City, respectively. The half ends tied at 1. Stay tuned, we will show you the Game and Frame goals of the month right now.
Lead. Gianna Paul is going to go for a long-range shot. Oh my word! It's astonishing! Explosive! Unreal! Gianna Paul!
Back out wide. The step now in Monarchs. Looking for the opening goal! Goal! Outrageous! Seth Powder with the opener!
Similar spot just barely earlier in the half. Zilonka, same setup, 2-1. Zilonka goes straight in. He beats Fontes to the near post. And Hudson Valley Hammers in the last few minutes have flipped the score and now lead by 1. It's 2-1.
Had to do better with the pressure. Nice. Flicks it back. Lovely. And away he goes at pace. For Song. No, it's for Knight. Does he find Song? Yes, he does in the middle. Song alone and rolls it ever so gently past Meta. Tremendous link-up play from CPR, who string passes together like beads on a friendship bracelet. And the resulting finish, blink and you'd miss it, but just so sweet, so nice.
To get the ball away from danger for the moment. But the Lions can come with a shot's taken, and it's in the back of the net. What a finish! From nothing! What a goal! A loose pass sees the ball fall to the New Jackson Lions midfielder.
Despite being pressed by 2, was as calm and cool as ever. And she already has 1 goal to her name. Oh, second from the 18-yard box. Goal! Brooklyn City!
Weaver with the recovery run, pokes it, waiting for the advantage to go, and it's a goal! A long-range ripper! Number 23, substitute Yoder, puts the home side up, yet another goal.
Brian Yako driving up towards Saramago, that's clever. Brian Saramago specs the shot. Oh my word! It's an absolute worldie by Captain Fantastic. The Tomcats are in the lead again. Audacious, stupendous.
And this is Mika back to Rio once again. Rio takes a long shot, and Rio, what a goal! From as far as you can see, what a banger to beat Mejia's post, and Red Hook have tied things up.
Bardic, they know what it means. They know they need these 3 points. Bardic's shot is in the back of the net! Jenny Bardic at number 31! He grabbed the ball almost 30 yards out and he slams it into the back of the net!
Mira even, excuse me. Nick turning Mira, letting fly, decently caught. Spectacular equaliser for New Haven. A rocket from Gilhame Mira.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University, and I play My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Welcome back to the Aviator Sports Complex at Floyd Bennett Field, where Brooklyn City FC and SUSA FC are tied at 1 goal apiece, 45 minutes in to this WPSL Metro Conference matchup. I'm Alexander Ganese for Game and Frame, and for those of you who saw the Game and Frame Goal of the Month nominees during the break, make sure that you go onto Game and Frame's Instagram page. That's at Game in Frame. Find the Goal of the Month post on their feed and comment who you think should win Goal of the Month. It was a goal in the 7th minute from SUSA FC, and then a goal that upon further review was actually an own goal headed away by the SUSA defense. But we will give credit to Katrina Santelli on that goal. SUSA will start the half with the ball. The team switch sides. SUSA now going left to right. Brooklyn will be going right to left. Brooklyn City FC huddled, talking over some last-minute game plans before they start the second half. And they break. The refs are back onto the field. The whistle blows and we are underway in the second half. SUSA starts off in the back. Goal in the 7th minute for the women in sky blue. And Brooklyn FC answered in the 38th minute. That ball taken away by Lauren Areen. Did not start the first half, but will start the second half. And Amanda Dolan kicks that ball out of bounds. Will be a SUSA throw in deep into attacking territory. That throw-in is deflected out by Brooklyn, and it will be a corner kick. It will be a corner kick on the near side, as Sammy Markey will take the corner. Corner kick is away into the box, headed away from the massive players. And out of bounds, it will be a SUSA throw. Immediately, SUSA pressuring the Brooklyn City defense, but Brooklyn City, to this point, holding strong. Markey. That ball is sent away from the 18-yard box. That's Lazarage who picked up that pass and tried to clear it into the offensive zone, but no one there dressed in black to take the pass. And so SUSA will get the ball back and work out of their back end. Nice string of passes from SUSA. Another cross inside the box. Well defended by Brooklyn and rolls right into the hands of Volino, excuse me. Brooklyn City pushing forward. That pass, not enough juice on it. So Brooklyn will reset. Hogue will send it all the way out for a goal kick. Stuckelman started the passing. Long pass there. All the way out to Perez. Can she get to it? Dolan hot on her tail. But Perez gets there first. Cross into the box, but no one in blue there to put a shot on net. And Hogue will start up the Brooklyn City offense. Goodrich gets the ball taken off her foot and will be a throw-in for Brooklyn. Here at the famous Floyd Bennett Field. There's a foul called on Brooklyn. Former commercial airline, one of the first commercial airports here in New York City. Still home to the Marine Corps Reserves and the NYPD Aviation Unit as Brooklyn City turns it over. Lazarage out in front. Try to get a pass off to Areen, but the pass deflected and out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Brooklyn. Hogue will take the throw. Gets to Areen. Goodrich trying to work the ball off the defender's foot, and she does for a moment, but the ball out of bounds. Refs call a throw-in for SUSA. I guess the ball found a pothole outside of the playing surface. Or perhaps it really just did go that far away from the pitch. Ball finally comes in. And it's Dolan. Says to Charter, go get it. And she does. Pass up the touchline, intended for Bertus Wyant, and it will be a throw. Petrovsky throws it into Goodrich. And the ball taken off the midfielder's foot. And a long pass out there intended for Perez, but a bit too much juice on it, and Volino sends it forward. That was Ladner on the ball. She lost it, but it went out of bounds off of SUSA, and it will be a throw-in. Another throw-in now. Well, that'll be a foul on Brooklyn. Pretty easy call there, as Bertus Wyant shoved the defender to the ground. It was Grace Hillis who drew the foul. And who will take the free kick from the sideline of the American football field, which is still in play on the global football field. It's out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for SUSA. It's Markey who hits the turf, and it will be a foul. No hard feelings. A little high five. Free kick, gets into the box, moves past the heads. That pass a little bit too much on it from Morgan Griffin, trying to get her teammate free, but ball rolls past her, out of bounds for a goal kick. And play is stopped here. Not sure if it's a foul. I think the ref is just saying you got to take the goal kick. You got to take the kick from this spot as opposed to wherever they took it from initially. And after take two, we're finally back in play. Brooklyn FC gets the ball right back after the turnover. Goodrich trying to spurn Bertus Wyant. She gets the ball on the far touchline. Cross pass for Lazarge. She leaves it on net, and it's pushed aside again. Catalanati with another diving save. Madison Catalanati, her fourth of the night. Off the shot from Irene. It will be a corner kick for Brooklyn, though. Brooklyn with a chance to take the lead here. Kick is away. And behind the net. It'll be a goal kick. So a great chance there for Lauren Irene, who started the first half on the bench and started the second half on the pitch. And it was a nice setup there from Bertus Wyant to Lazarage, and then finally the shot on net by Irene. But Catalanati, as the ball is turned over inside the box, Lazarage trying to work around the defense. Tried to find Bertus Wyant, but instead it was a turnover. And now quickly the other way, Vellini sends it away. Goodrich sends it forward, remains onside, and Catalanati will scoop it up. Goodrich trying to spurn Irene. Had it initially, but it was taken away. Long pass there. The flag stays down. And Vellini gets to the ball first. She beat Haley Hinnis. It's out of bounds for a throw. Maddie Costello. That pass had too much goal on it and was right into the hands of Vellini. And she'll turn it around and spurn the Brooklyn City FC offense. Ladner trying to force a turnover, but SUSA's backfield ready. Out of bounds for SUSA FC will be a throw in, and we'll get some subs. Ashley Kozlowski, Michaela Camp, and Gianna Savella will all take the field, as Jules Hunter and Haley Hinnis and Olivia Perez will all take a seat. The throw in for Brooklyn City, turned over. Brooklyn City gets it back. The pass trying to find Hogue, and Hogue trying to work the ball off of the backfield, but SUSA cleans it up nicely. And now they're on the move, working around the defense. And it's turned over. Nice job to force a turnover from McFarland. She has the ball on her foot still. Deflected, but still got to Bertus Wyant, who will cross it inside the 18. It was past the keeper, but deflected away by the defense. Goodrich keeps it in play for Brooklyn City. Bertus Wyant, just outside the 18-yard box. It's a nice move to turn around. Brooklyn City FC wants a foul there. They won't get it. McFarland on the far side. Cross pass into the 18-yard box, but a sea of blue shirts waiting. Dolan will head the ball forward. Goodrich. And now Ladner. Ladner tried to find Lazarage. Instead, the ball was deflected away, and Hogue will take it back. And now she turns it over. Foul called there. Maddie Costello hits the deck, and it'll be a free kick for SUSA. SUSA, the reigning WPSL Metro Conference champions, went 7-0-1 last year, including a win against Brooklyn City. Brooklyn City last year finished 5th, finishing at only 3-1-4. But with wins in their first 2 matches, Brooklyn City, if they can find a way to win here, it'd be a fantastic start to their season. And that defense gets the ball out of bounds. It will be a goal kick. SUSA gets the ball back from Brooklyn City in their own half, but McFarland was not about to let SUSA have any scoring chances. A long pass out for Bertus Wyant. And nice defense there from Brooklyn City to force a goal kick. Subs will come in. Maria Romo-Nichols will come back onto the pitch after coming on as a sub in the first half. And she will take Lauren Arin's spot as Catalanati, SUSA's goalkeeper, getting ready to start the action again. Just over an hour passed in this game. For those of you just joining us, a goal in the 7th minute from just outside the 18-yard box for SUSA FC gave them the initial 1-0 lead. But then in the 38th minute, Katrina Santelli headed the ball on net, and it found the back of the post. The back of the net, excuse me. And that's how we stand now, 1-1 tied. 63 minutes into this game. I'm Alexander Ganias for Game in Frame. I'd like to remind you that today's Game in Frame broadcast, as that ball is called back for offside. Today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt has made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community an exclusive discount. Scan the QR code on the screen and get 10% off. Keep it fresh. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for more WPSL Metro Conference action. Downtown United SC will host the New York Dutch Lions at 6 p.m. That's tomorrow, June 8th, on Game in Frame. Make sure to also tune in to the several Cosmopolitan Soccer League matchups. A lot of championship matchups there. Division I Championship, Division II Reserve Championship, the Division IV Promotion Championship, the Over 40 Division Championship. A lot of action tomorrow on Game in Frame. Make sure to tune into your favorite game and enjoy. As it stands now, tied 1-1 between Brooklyn City FC Women's and SUSA FC. Brooklyn trying to find the tiebreaker goal here. Worked off the ball and a foul was called on Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn City doesn't agree, and frankly neither do I, but regardless, it's a SUSA free kick. That foul called on Tatiana Lazarge. Some more subs. Santelli, the goal scorer, on the bench, ready to come back in when the play is ready. Dolan now. Far pass, perhaps intended for Lazarge, but defended nicely by SUSA. They'll get the ball back. They'll try to push. And that pass intended and accepted by Maddie Costello. And Michaela Camp tried to spring her and perhaps get a shot on net, but the pass too far. So Santelli back on the pitch for Brooklyn. And she will take Lazarge's spot. Nichols gets the ball worked off her foot, but it will be a Brooklyn City throw. Goodrich. Back to Hogue. And the refs ruled that it was off of Hogue. You can get a good view of it here, right by the near sideline. And it is a throw-in for SUSA. Camp. Sends it over. And turns it over. Goodrich. Costello. Nice move there on Nichols. And now Camp trying to beat Dolan to the ball. And this time, it's out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn FC throwing the ball in. Brooklyn City FC. Not to be confused, of course, with the USL franchise Brooklyn FC. Played their inaugural, the women's team played their inaugural season this year. Out in Coney Island, which is not far from here. About a 5-10 minute drive on the Belt Parkway. Goodrich will take a seat. And Lucy McShane will go back out. Started as a sub in the first half for Brooklyn. As a sub again in this half. Out again, but this time it'll be a SUSA throw. Costello will take the throw. Costello gets it back, sends it into the box. There's a player in there, but the ball did not reach her. And that pass a bit too far for Bertus Wyant, and it will be a SUSA throw. SUSA trying to find the tie-breaking goal here in the 68th minute. Costello. That ball was deflected off of Petrovsky. And now Kira Favica will come back onto the field. She will take Bertus Wyant's place on the field. We'll throw in. Nice spin move there to work around the defense, but the lead pass into the 18, no one was there to pick it up. So a nice offensive move there for naught. Got about 20 minutes and change left here at the Aviator Sports Complex. And that pass for Brooklyn, it'll be a shot on net and right into the mitts of Michaela Catalanati. Madison Catalanati, excuse me. Another shot on net for Brooklyn City, who I believe has more shots on net and more possession today here, but SUSA more aggressive in this second half as it turned over. McFarland pushes forward for Nichols. She'll put it on net, and again, right into the breadbasket of Catalanati. 2 one-and-done scoring chances for Brooklyn City. That pass turned over. And it's Santelli who gets it over to Poulos. Poulos works around the defense. She takes a shot. It's blocked, and the rebound is in. Brooklyn City takes the lead on a shot that was initially saved by Catalanati. The rebound was collected and slammed into the back of the net. It's 2-1 Brooklyn. In the 71st minute, it was Kira Favica. And SUSA, after leading for the first 30 minutes of this game, is now behind a goal. SUSA trying to respond immediately, and that pass to Costello. Bit too far, and it will be a Brooklyn City throw. Poulos on the near side. Now it's Nichols. Side touch pass intended for McShane, but a bit too far. And now SUSA with a chance to tie this game at 2. It's Michaela Camp. A sea of Brooklyn defenders ready to meet her, and that ball misses near side. Kirifavica with the 71st minute goal that gives Brooklyn City FC the lead. Costello trying to work around Nichols and Hogue, and she did initially, but the ball had other ideas. Took a bounce off her foot and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Brooklyn City. Awkward pass there from Savella on Brooklyn City. It will be a corner kick on the near side. And perhaps a little gamesmanship. From Brooklyn City not getting that ball from the puddle that no doubt formed from the amount of rain that we received earlier today and even yesterday. All lined up on the goal line. SUSA's corner looking for that equalizing goal. Swung around and it's out of bounds again. It will be a goal kick. Ball curled a bit too early. And for now, the lead is safe. Hogue. That ball was deflected off of Hogue and it will be a SUSA throw. 77th minute. Costello will take this throw. Headed into the box. Still in. Nichols. Hogue now. It was Dolan who sent it away, but right to the head of the SUSA midfielder. And now Brooklyn City pushing forward, perhaps looking for some insurance. That pass intended for Santelli, who scored the first goal of the match for Brooklyn City. But a bit too far, and it's sent out. It will be a throw for Brooklyn City. As the sun begins to set, you could argue it's finished setting. Pass inside the box, deflected away. That's what Shane trying to find an open teammate. She does. And the shot deflected right outside the 6-yard box. Nichols puts it off the crossbar. The second time they've found crossbar today. And a foul called on Nichols. Brooklyn City trying to find some insurance. It's the second time they've hit crossbar today. But with the 2-1 lead, I'm sure they'll just shrug it off. Costello gets it forward for Savella. The ball stayed in play. And now Dolan, and it'll be Hogue instead. He'll take that pass. Turns it over, and now it's Michaela Camp. Camp puts a long shot on net, and it hits off the post. I'm not sure if Valino got a hand on it, but it did not go into the net. That shot from distance came inches away from finding the tying goal for SUSA. But they still have the ball in the attacking half. Pass slightly deflected there by McFarland. And now chased after in the far corner, crossed inside the box. SUSA takes a little bit of control. She gets knocked over in the box. The ball is still rattling around in there. A shot on net. It's in! SUSA ties the game. A shot there from Michaela Camp, and it's 2-2. Brooklyn City could not find the ball out of the 18-yard box. They took too long, and SUSA took advantage. After falling behind 2-1, they knocked the score at 2. And in the 79th minute, in this back and forth game, Brooklyn City immediately attacks, trying to find the lead goal. So for those of you keeping track at home, SUSA FC went up 1-0. Brooklyn then scored 2 straight to take the 2-1 lead. And now SUSA finds the equalizer. Michaela Camp with the shot from just inside the 18-yard box. And now it'll be a throw-in on the near touchline. Costello gets it to Savella, but the ref rules a handball, and it'll be a free kick for Brooklyn. We're into the final 10 minutes and change of this WPSL game. Had some rain for a spurt in the first half, but overall the Clouds have behaved as that pass goes right into the 6-yard box. A shot on net, headed on net, it's in again! Almost immediately, Brooklyn retakes the lead. In the 81st minute, a header just over the net. Or I guess they didn't, they wiped the goal off. So no goal. Found its way into the net. I guess it was offside. I had my eyes on the ball. I did not see the flag go up. But Brooklyn City's potential game-leading goal waved off as that shot is into the breadbasket of Vellini. I wasted a good, nice loud call there for a goal that didn't count. But that's the nature of this business. Brooklyn City now trying to find a lead. That kick shot there from Santelli right into the hands of Catalanati. Was a pass from Favica, who scored the second goal for Brooklyn City, the one that gave them the 2-1 lead. We'll get a sub, Goodrich, the team's leading scorer, back onto the pitch as Irene will take a seat. In the 83rd minute here in Brooklyn. Brooklyn City FC 2, SUSA FC 2 in this battle of counties on Long Island. As that lead pass was deflected away. And SUSA keeping the ball in the air. Favica trying to body the defender off the ball, but the defender will take it instead. Long pass out. Dolan looks like she'll get to it first. And she does. That was Camp the goal scorer for SUSA FC. The game-tying goal in the 78th minute. Savella out wide to Costello. And that shot shanked by Savella. And Brooklyn FC trying to take advantage, perhaps find the third goal. That pass intended for Lauren Irene. I guess he wasn't subbed out. I was perhaps... Oh no, that was Santelli who scored the first goal of the match for Brooklyn City. Irene is on the bench. Forgive me, I got the numbers confused. Ref's trying to keep the action moving here. It's a long free kick pass intended for Camp, and try as she might, she could not get to the pass. It will be a goal kick for Brooklyn. Time running out here for these two teams. Again, they will meet in the final game of the season here as Burtis White subs in. Nichols will take a seat. SUSA thought that ball was out. It wasn't, at least according to the ref. Santelli turns that ball over, and it was Stickelman. And now Markey. That ball, a bit far, and the flag is up. Offside for SUSA FC, and a fresh slew of substitutions for SUSA. Sammy Markey. Take her spot back on the field. Olivia Perez as well. And Jules Hunter. All back onto the field for SUSA FC. Brooklyn just outside the 18. Goodrich worked off the ball. She thought there was a foul there. Turned to the ref and argued immediately, but there was no foul, according to the ref. Refs wearing their red shirts today. Burtis Wyans trying to find McShane. McShane deflected that pass off of Stickelman on SUSA, and the refs called goal kick. So the refs believe that it went off of McShane. It is now fully nighttime here in this late spring matchup. Of course, summer doesn't start for another couple of weeks. No matter what people say, it starts on Memorial Day. Not technically, as that ball was punched aside by Catalanati. It will be a corner kick for Brooklyn and a huge opportunity for them to steal all 3 points here at home. I guess it's not really stealing if it's a home game. The grounder, McShane loses the ball, and a pass deflected off of the ref. Do they say out on the ref? No, that's not really a thing in soccer. It will be I was joking before, but actually they're giving a free kick to where the ball hit the ref. SUSA will get the ball though. That pass intended for Mackenzie Stickelman, that was Jules Hunter. Either way, Brooklyn City gets the ball back. Favica runs down that pass. She has the goal that gave Brooklyn City their first lead. They cross it into the box, and Bertus Wyant thought she had a shot on net, but before the shot went up, the ref put his flag up for offside. And so Bertus Wyant, despite hitting the turf, will not get the benefit of a foul call. She doesn't agree with it. But the flag did go up before that foul was committed, rendering the foul mute, null and void, and other such words. SUSA pushing forward. Pass out front, the flag is up. That was Morgan Griffin, who has a goal in the season for SUSA. Morgan Griffin, the one goal scored last time when SUSA won a road match against Dusk, the Downtown United Soccer Club. So the second game within New York City's borders. First in Queens, now in Brooklyn. Ball headed away by Griffin. That pass intended for Olivia Perez, but instead it was sent aside by Schauter. We're in the 90th minute now. It's just this and stoppage time. Can either team find a goal in the waning minutes? And both Bertus Wyant and Costello hit the floor. And now it's Brooklyn. They're pushing forward. And no foul call, but it is a throw-in. They want to work quickly here. We're into stoppage time. That was Katrina Santelli who scored the first goal. Bertus Wyant gets the ball taken off her boot. And Goodrich sends it all the way across for Schauter. Schauter loses the ball. And now it's SUSA. They're trying to push forward. And there was a clip there. And the ref's going to pull out his card. Very, very late into the match, the first yellow card is given to Alexa Petrovsky for tripping up the SUSA attacker. It will be a free kick from just beyond midfield in the attacking half. And in all likelihood will probably be one of the last major plays of this game. She puts her arm up. The ball is sent forward, headed into the box. And SUSA trying to get the ball, but Brooklyn City kicks it away. The game continues. Griffin throws the ball in. Another cross inside the box, right into a Brooklyn defender. Stickelman heads it forward. And inside the box all alone. The flag stays down and it's in! SUSA takes the lead in this back and forth match. At the death, SUSA FC scores 2 straight and retakes the lead here at the Aviator Sports Complex. What a scene here in South Brooklyn. Brooklyn City, who had a 2-1 lead, has conceded 2 goals. Late. Headed out by Dolan. SUSA, despite having the 3-2 lead, does not stop pushing. Game's only over when the ref blows his whistle. He said the refs say 3 minutes of stoppage time. As it stands, we are in the 3rd minute of stoppage time, so Brooklyn City will take this ball and they'll push. Perhaps try to find a tying goal before this game is out. Headed away but picked up by Goodrich. Finds Wyant and a ball inside the box. Brooklyn City trying to find a handball there. Bertus Wyant, the cross pass. but no handball given. We're now past 3 minutes of stoppage time here as Catalanati punches the ball away. Catalanati making some great saves in this match. But Brooklyn did find 2 goals. And perhaps they're trying to find a third here. But the ball turned over and kicked out of bounds into the SUSA bench. It'll be a throw-in, a very deep throw-in for Goodrich. The refs just play it on. Santelli crosses it into the box, but right into the hands of Catalanati. Top spin on that punt. Brooklyn City. Perhaps he meant 3 minutes of stoppage time after the stoppage time has already happened, because we are way past 13 minutes of stoppage time as Catalanati beats Favica to the ball. Favica looking for the equalizer and a brace for herself, but no dice there. A little flash of lightning in the background. And there's the whistle. SUSA, after falling behind 2-1, scores 2 straight in the waning minutes and takes this WPSL Metro Conference matchup from Brooklyn City at home. Unfortunate result for the Shield and Crown, as even some players are discussing with the ref some plays that perhaps did not go their way. But as it stands, 3-2 the final score. SUSA FC defeats Brooklyn City FC. And for Game and Frame, Nicholas Marshall behind the camera, I'm Alexander Ganias. Thank you for watching.